Good morning, everybody. Having a little bit of a sneezing fit there. Whew, I hope I'm not allergic to Missy, Jenn. Whew. Anyway, guys, happy Sunday. Hope you're enjoying your Labor Day weekend. We are... Oh, here we go again. Oh, gosh. Sorry, guys. Oh. Are we allergic? Am I allergic to? I don't know.
It's my new cologne.
Anyway, Friday night we were down in the little town of Katati and we really enjoyed it. We thought there were some real metal detecting possibilities. Good Lord. Anyway, we're going down to the little town of Katati, check it out, shoot you around, and do. Here we go again, metal detecting. Tough guy. We thought we might start down here near this abandoned bar in Katati. I'm just checking it out to see if there's any real ground or everything is stone here. Looks like this is going to probably be a little hard to metal detect. Not much ground around. We could go to the back if you want. Make sure nobody's here. And gotta be careful sometimes. You're not just coming right up on somebody's property. It's going to be a little hard to detect here. We're going to have to be careful of snakes and stuff. So, got a hell of a lot of gravel laid down here. Well, a lot of high chaparral too. This stuff will tear you up when you're metal detecting. Plus, we always have to be careful of the homeless challenge that sleep anywhere they can. So, all right. Well, Missy Jenn's underway, so let me grab my stuff and go. Moved from the bar because it's just too much gravel on the surface there. We're over on the property next door, which has been abandoned. And looks like I got my first signal of the day here, so let's check it out. Let's see what we got. This soil seems very hollow underneath. It's very strange. I don't know if we'll even be able to get this thing up. What the hell is that? Is that what it was? It's just some kind of old cap. Oh well. Missy Jenn's just finishing up around the back, but yeah, this place just officially sucks. It's this chaparral, this high grass that's dry, cuts into your legs. It makes it very difficult to metal detect. So we're gonna get down to downtown Katati now. Okay, we are down in Katati and we're just going to hit the park and the perimeter area a little bit just to get a feel for it. It's a very lovely park. It's in a, it's kind of in a, what would you say, a modified rhombus shape. So we're going to dig the rhombus today, huh?
I'm not going to go to the bottom.
Go ahead. Go pinch one off there.
No,
yeah,
I'm
okay. Just gonna empty your gray tank or what? All right. Cool. All right, well, I'm gonna head across over here, see if it's anything behind over by that big oak tree and stuff. So I'll be back over. Tough guy.
You gonna go over there?
Over there. Yeah, over there. Yeah. Looks like we got our first signal in the park here. Doesn't appear to be too deep. Let's see what we got. We want to try to be as neat as possible. And there we go, guys. Our first bag of the day. Quarter. All right, let's check in with Missy Jenn since I'm having such a lousy day here. Let's see what the old warhorse is doing here. How you doing, Jenn? Yep. You're metal detecting. You get enough of those pull tabs. Yep. Woo! Oh man, the soil is weird. It's like it's all. Yeah. Not doing good at all.
Makes my metal detector go nuts.
Yeah, not doing good at all today.
My metal detector is going totally bonkers.
Keep at it. Finally got a decent signal here. Let's scope it out a little bit. Hello, Mr. Earthworm. What do we got? Looks like it's up here in the clump, and there we go. Shiny dime. Remember what I told you guys about this being the accordion capital of the world, Katati, and I guess Jim Boggio was, I guess, one of the best. Well, maybe the day won't be such a total waste after all. Looks like we scored our first Wheatie. It's like to be 1937. Cool. That kind of makes my day. Otherwise, it's been kind of a miserable hunt so far, but maybe things are turning around now. Maybe the accordion guy brought me good luck, huh? Thank you, Chester. Kind of in a different mode, so you guys won't recognize the toning too much, but a very high frequency that sustains is what we're after here. We got about 2.5 inches down. Let's see what we get, because we're in a city park. We're trying to be extra neat here when we do our plugs today. Oops, and there we go. Looks like a piece of something off of something. What the hell is that? I don't know. We'll carry it out. My favorite thing is to come walking along and kaboom, right on the surface right there. I saw it, I didn't even have to detect it. Woo! I really don't know if the park's been detected a lot or a little, but some stuff in the 60s is coming up. This is a, looks like a 64D. So that's like 52 years old. So I'm just kind of working the perimeter out here. Maybe I'll score a decent, something else decent today. Looks like we've got Chester over there. by the tree. Gonna have to keep an eye on him. This is really weird. This whole corner of this park, I'm pulling up stuff, pennies just from the 60s. 62, 64, 66. Strange. I don't know if it's never been detected up in this corner. I'm up at the apex up here. This doesn't look like old sidewalk here, but you never know. So I'm going to keep working this area right in here. I've gotten 5 pennies in a row, and each one of them is early 60s. So kind of keeping my fingers crossed. I'm still working this area over here. I don't know what it is, if it's never been detected, but I've now pulled up my second Wheatie of the day. And looks to be like a 1955 S. So, all right. I'm gonna keep working this area. Still hoping I could get maybe a piece of silver out of here. We'll see. Things are picking up a little bit anyway. So. About 1.5 inches down right here. Let's see what we get. I've just disconnected my earphones for a second, and it gets to be a pain after a while. Let's see what we got. Should be a quarter. Kind of over this way a little bit. Let's see if we can get that out of there. And that looks like one right there, doesn't it? $19.93. All right, we'll take it. Starting to get a little windy out, so pardon if I get any noise on here. I'm supposed to have a nice quarter signal here. Gonna have to scan it a little more. And there it is. Looks like a California quarter to me. Let's clean up the spot. Move on. Another nice, good signal. Could be like a surface quarter right here. Just get the probe out. And there she is. Nice. I don't know whether it's our 5th quarter today. Looks like a 90, 95. We'll take it. Go check in with Missy, Jenn, and see what her status is today. Scored 2 wheat pennies. It's very strange indeed. This park. That might be it for her. She might be hanging up the detector today. So let's check it out. Let's go over and talk to her. Did you get some treasures? Yeah? What? A quarter? Couple of quarters. This is one of the strangest parks I've ever been in. I've dug up a lot of pennies. I got a 37S, a 37 Wheatie, I got a 55S, but I haven't dug any penny newer than like 1978. It's weird.
Just garbage pennies.
I haven't gotten any garbage. They've all been, I guess my detector discrimination in this program I'm running is kicking out all the modern pennies and just leaving the good copper ones. So I don't know. I've got a shitload of quarters and dimes, but up in this corner up here was nothing newer than 1964, so it was really weird.
Well, I selected to go in the crappy area, not here.
All right, I'm going to go about another half hour, so you relax, okay? Not sure what this is, but it's supposed to be pretty shallow. Oh, there we go. How about that? Doesn't feel like a quarter though. I'll be darned. My first Chuck E. Cheese token of the season. There it is, guys. All right, 2000, I guess. Chuck E. Cheese. Woo! Alright, I think this is going to be our last dig of the day, and we are in really tough soil here. Pardon the wind noise, the wind is kicking up here. Let's see if we got anything here. We're by the parking lot here. Hope we get something out of this. Oh, this soil is tough. I mean, really tough digging, guys. I think we got it out. Thought maybe it popped out. Interesting. I think it popped out over here, huh? No. Oh, there it is. Our last coin of the day. It's a penny. Looks like 1974. Okay, we're done. Missy Jenn is in the car, ready to roll. All right, we're gonna head out. What'd you get? A few quarters, a couple dimes. You had a problem with the water sprinkler systems with the Garrett H350.
And you can't, there's no discrimination, nothing where you can discriminate that out or anything. There are no settings you can do. There's nothing to rebalance or readjust that thing automatically when you turn it on and off and on.
Automatically ground balances.
Right, so it is just when you have watering system that particular.
Well,
it's just.
I don't know. The town of Katati is kind of a weird soil structure we found below 3 inches. It's like hollow for a couple inches. I mean, it's really weird. It's just so dry, I guess, that every bit of moisture left it hollow underneath. So it's strange. But I was working on a setting today that pulled up stuff that you could not. It just cut out all the crappy new zinc pennies, like after the 1992 or whatever, when they started making them really crappy. So I was pulling out at least good copper pennies and not crap, and a ton of dimes and some quarters. So, all right, we'll get home. I'll lay it out, and Missy Jenn's had a little bit to rest up here, so we're going to head back to the rancho, and we'll see you on the back deck. It's a nice town, you know, and there were a couple wheat pennies in here for sure. So I'm happy about that. Up in that far corner, up near that bus stop, was pretty strange the way it was all pennies from the 60s and stuff. So okay, guys, we'll see you back at the rancho. We are back from the hunt, and we are on the Rancho, and Missy Jenn, it was our first time ever down in Cotati metal detecting down there, and it was kind of, well, I was kind of excited to go to the first place with the old bar, but it was way too hard to metal detect around that area with the high chaparral and all the just terrible. Didn't really have anything there at all. So we went down to Cotati, we hit the park, I went across the street to where the Lions Club is there. And I had an okay day. And Missy Jenn, you want to describe some of the things of your day there today?
Had 16 pennies. I had one.
Your general thoughts on Cotati?
One nickel. For my machine, that park is not good.
Okay.
It has a watering system.
You were picking up sprinkler heads?
I was picking up the sprinkler system, the pipes and everything.
Okay, so here we go. What did we get?
So 16 pennies, a nickel. I got a dime that was 4 inches deep. I got 2 quarters, dark 5 bottle caps, a pull tab, a piece of iron, and a piece of copper pipe from a car or something.
Yeah, it looks like maybe a lawnmower or something, something like that on there. It got a capper on it and everything, so unusual piece. I'm not quite sure what to make of that, to tell you the truth, Dan. So I don't think I would go back to Cotati again, Dan.
For my machine, it's just not. Whenever there is a watering system somewhere, the machine that I have is not the right machine for that.
For me, it was kind of a strange town. It seemed like I got some weird signals, but as the title says, it's Dimes Day, not Doomsday here. And I don't think I ever dug more dimes than I found in that park today. 21 dimes today, count them there. And I had the discrimination set on my machines. I wasn't pulling any modern pennies, except for one here, a shield. Everything else was targeted to be left out. The crappy zinc pennies that they make after like 1996 or whatever. They were all discriminated out, so I was picking up the really good, decent, the way copper pennies used to be made here. And in doing so, I found a really nice 1937 that you can see right there, a nice weedy. Still had quite a bit of luster to that, Jen. I'll let you take a look at that there. 1937. And in the same area where I was telling you guys with up in the point of the triangle up there, got a 1955D weedy, and this one isn't in nearly as good a shape, but I was happy to pull a weedy. And I got $1.75 of quarters and a few pieces of...
That is really surprising.
Yeah.
How much luster's on there still. Wow.
1937. And then Jen's really excited about this. We got our 2000 vintage Chuck E. Cheese, where a kid can be a kid. Huh? What do you think of that?
Yeah, I've never been to Chuck E. Cheese, so now you can take me.
Yeah, we take you and put you on the little ride down there. What do you think about that? So, you know, it's a pretty cool day, but I don't think I would go back to Cotati again. That's going to be a wrap for us. It's always fun to go out metal detecting. It's always good to have Missy Jenn out in the sunshine, getting some exercise at the park and doing some digging and walking around. And for me, you know, no matter what I'm digging up, metal detecting, I'm always having a good time. And you know what makes it even more special to us is that you guys are along with us, and you get to enjoy the hunt as it's underway. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your week, and we will see you out on the next hunt.